Hi to everyone. So this is my third day and this is my third video that I'm recording. And as you know that I have started my journey how to be how to be fluent in English. So uh, this is my third video. This video is also like a randomly. This randomly means that I'm not scripted, means that I'm not decided that what I'm going to tell, what the points I'm going to share, what the topic I'm going to speak, and I'm preparing for that. So preparing something for the presentations and uh, for the podcast and making videos. Uh, what we do is scripted because we don't many people like professionals who are professionals in a public speaking, so they have and they must have script because because if we have script, if we have written notes, then we will not speak any uh, anything outside of it's outside of the topic. And sometimes because of some emotions and some vibes, many people give because of that emotions and because of that vibes, they, they give some wrong examples, and sometimes they would use some unnecessary words. So that's why, because of time management, because for the time management, because for the had a have a clear speech and video, so they uh, script it. But I make a randomly video because I do not want to be because I don't want to be want a filter on my head so that I can filtering in Hindi, and after that I'm speaking in English. So I'm just speaking randomly. So today I want to speak on as usually I woke up in early, early, and I didn't have my tea today. I didn't have tea. I didn't have my tea today because of some reason. And while I was reading Word of God, it really encourages me. And after that, I was thinking I am planning to go to Connaught Place to buy something, but because of some reason that I am not able to go there. But I want to go. I will go after few hours, not few hours, after 1 hour and half an hour. I will be going there. So this is how all about my days is days is beginning. So in these days, as I've started to have my English in a good level, uh, before and before coming to this house, when we were in previous house, I used to I had a good habit to speak. I had a good habit to read. I had a good habit to have a vocabulary and grammar, many things I was working on. But suddenly when we shifted to this place, I lost those habits and I've lost that consistency. And really, I've seen, because we can't escape and we can't stop. If we are learning any language, especially in English, we can't stop our working. We can't stop our consistency while we're working on anything, any projects, any skills, and any things. We can't keep uh, a long time. If we keep and we stop for the long time, we are going to mess, and we are going to lose something. Really, I've seen, because there was a time when I used to write, when I used to read, and when I used to have speaking, I used to make videos so that I can improve my English. I want to be fluent in English. I want to be a good communicator who communicate well in English in front of others. I'm not saying just to speaking into between two three people. I want to be a person who can speak in publicly, and to have and to what we call to convey his message to them. So I was working that time, but now for the couple of months I have lost that. For the couple of months I lost that habit. Really, it has uh, because of that losing that now understood, and I realized that how much I have realized, because the vocal and the voice and the formation and the construction I'm seeing. There was a time I used to speak fluency. There was a time I used to speak very smoothly in English because I was reading, writing, making videos. But after so much, after a couple of months have been passed, after that I've seen, because of that, because of stopping that habit, I lost. And realizing, and I'm seeing in my life while I'm making videos, you could see that I'm fumbling, I'm stammering, I'm doing like this. So that's why, so that is the reason that I have uh, again decided that I will make videos. I will have to, I want to be, I want to overcome on this obstacle, because English is not that much hard. I can, by the grace of God, I can, and I will, definitely I will have the another level in English in very coming soon. So I'm working on this. After that, so today I want to speak on uh, books. Books, as you know, there are different types of books. Fictional books are there, non-fictional books are there, many. Some are for children's novels, comics, and some are for reading. Some of are like biographies, and some of are like teaching something. Different varieties we have, the different varieties we have in India, and in all across the globe. We have different types of readings, and people have the desire, and people have that desire, and what we call, they have the desire to read. Many people, most of people have, and most of people read somewhere else. Some of our some of some of our some of reads from their tablet and online, and some of our still they have the uh, uh, they like to read in that paper, what we call paper book. Paper book means uh, they read that paper book, physical copy of that book. But nowadays many of us still, especially new generation, they are converting, and they are turning into uh, they are turning to reading online, or like a digital platform. So they are studying. But really, books, why we need to read books? And most of us read. When while we are in school, we used to read our notebooks. And apart from that, sometimes not much. According, if I would see my life, I do not have the desire. I do not like to read. I like to read, but when the things doesn't come, I do not understand. So I will leave that book, because we don't know what books we have to pick up, and we have which book we have to choose. Because sometimes what we do, while we go in shops and libraries, we take randomly books, and that books will literally uh, not makes us happy, not makes us satisfied and enjoyable to reading, because we have not studied. Because there is a pattern to read the books. We have to read. We firstly have to pick up the books as being a beginner. We have to take beginner's book, and to have as like that comics and novels and novellas and some few small books as being uh, being a beginner, we have to use and we have to start from these books. So after that, then when we make the habits in our life, it will increase, it will grow, and we will then after that shift to another books and another genres and another collections of books and another uh, thoughts thoughts and philosophies and many other varieties in the varieties we have in among us. So we need to have uh, that's why the book is very interesting. Why we need to read book? Because books, firstly, they grows our knowledge. Second, they grows our ability 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 to have uh, to think better and to have a great perspective from others, to learning from others. And and most of them that we can and most of and one of the most important point is that we can have good grammar. We while reading and during our reading, and if we have the desire to read the books, we can have we will get new words, we will get how to construct for a sentence and formation, many other things we will have that. So uh, that's why we read books. Big books increases our knowledge. Books makes us a different person. It brighten our thoughts, and he brighter our thoughts and our ideas, and we can learn from others and from their mistakes. So that's why we need to read books in our life. And as usually I also read, and I'm also making my habit to read books, different genres and different topics and different subjects. So this is the one of the most important. If you want to grow your knowledge, if you want to grow your skill, academic knowledge or theoretical knowledge, and practicing as being in the social work, we also get opportunity to have a theoretical knowledge. After that theoretical knowledge, we have to use and apply that theoretical knowledge to in the field, in NGOs, in different projects and community projects, and some other things like counselor, who have the ability, who have the professionalism in psychology and counseling and many other areas, and uh, uh, many other streams. They have the knowledge, and they use and apply that knowledge to others. That's why we need to, and we must have the uh, we must have the desire. If we do not have the desire to read whatever, because nowadays the situation has been changed, and the digitalization has been taken places in among us. There was a time that we do not have the resources, we do not have the access to anywhere. But nowadays, in these days, we have the access to library, we have lots of books, we have lots of articles, newspapers, and digitalization has brought many things to us through our mobile and laptop and many other things. If we have the desire, so start from a small beginning, begin a small, and it will definitely, it will day by day, it will, the habit and the ability and the reading skill will grow. But don't stop, as I did a mistake, a huge mistake, that I stopped reading, I stopped speaking, I stopped working on my English. So don't do like that again. Don't do that mistake as I did. I'm realizing that I've lost so much. I'm not able to pronounce. I do not have the construction. I do not have the for sentences, and the formation doesn't coming out my mouth because of that, because I for the last 6 to 8 months I was not working on my English. I was not reading that much. I should be and I could be. So I want to encourage you, please have a desire to read, have a desire to study, have a desire to work on your skills, and start from your small. Take a small steps, and that steps will take you in a different level and different area. Thank you.